All right, everybody. I want to talk to you really quick about the heart to heart prayer books that, if you choose to make them, what they're going to look like. Okay. They're very simple. I'm giving you all the handouts that you would download and then print. So it's just a simple duotang. Doesn't matter. It can be all different colors. They're very inexpensive. And then inside, we've got the 5 senses, the 5 phrases, 5 minutes, the declaration, my spiritual heart, and I have the spiritual heart without the parts on there. I have the promises of the throne and the heart to heart prayer worksheet. So those are the ones that would be downloadable and you can put them inside of books. Now, I've also got some pieces of paper. Now, obviously it's blank paper, but I've been using this as an illustration and doing some drawing of my own stuff. And this is what we are hoping for the kids to do as well, that they can start to draw, they can write things, and we're going to lead them in this activity time of experiencing the Lord and what he has to say. So that is what I'm talking about. If your budget does not allow you to do a whole book like this, that's okay. I can provide you with the PDFs that you can send them to parents later, put them in a put them in like your social media group or something like that. So no trouble. I don't want this to be a lot of cost to you if you can't afford that. Okay. But this page would be great to print if possible. Okay. It is always nicer in color, but again, doesn't have to be. And if you just can't do any printing at all, as long as we have markers and some blank paper. Okay. Just make sure we can do that. I also want to show you the Lapbook. Now, this Lapbook is not something I'm expecting you guys to make. If you were doing the heart to heart kids encounter over a course of Sundays, you might want to consider something like this. But this particular one is actually used for me as a leader to review and show kids. So I'm just going to show you this particular one that I made. So this is on one side, and then we have the little heart on here, and you open it up like this. And so I'm able to do a review. It's a little bit hard to show you on a small computer screen, but I can talk about the different parts of heart to heart prayer and how we hear from God. Okay. And you'll see that I can just turn it around. And I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it'll be a lot. I made a little tiny book here that was hearts, and this is a great way to do some review as well. And then each one of these pages here is talking about the different scents and what we're going to talk about in the heart to heart prayer sessions. Okay. And how they're going to hear from God. I do want to just point out that I do use Post-it notes, and that will be very useful for our time together as well. So anyway, this book is really going to just be very instrumental in helping review what the kids have learned. I do like videos and things like that too, but I do find that our hard copy of things really makes a difference. So when I refer to that in the course and you're trying to figure out what I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about. Again, you don't need to put this together. I will bring that when I come, but you can make the heart to heart prayer books, and that would be marvelous. Okay. Thanks so much for your time. We will see you very, very soon.